All right, we got the battle of the colors. We can go red or we can go green.
Oh, we can.
Oh, let's do it.
No apology, no Vaseline.
Bob's Project.
WafflN, Waffle Out, talking real life shit and Waffle House bullying. What's that about? We nerds out here figuring shit out.
Cause at the Waffle House we got to keep it real. Look at the barber shop and at a midnight thrill. We'll sit down and eat and say what's on the mind. Digging right in, no wasting time.
WafflN, Waffle Out.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
You get what you get. All right, man, we're just going to talk cartoon. I mean, I like the bracket thing, but I feel like it gets us off and
we forgot to do our mic check. Hello, mic check, 1 2 1 2.
Go ahead, bust a flow for him.
Bust a flow. Probably was busting a flow. This is
I
WafflN
might
Out.
have some written down from the 90s of
I'm telling you, bro, we might.
from my old shit.
But anyways, thank you for tuning in to us tonight. It's WafflN Out. It's Wednesday night.
It is. We're coming to you live on Facebook and Twitter. And Keenan Ann Kell, this is Big Rich.
That's me.
Anything like that?
All right, y'all. So something crashed, but we're back.
Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck happened. I don't know why I just crashed and it was like that. So,
Just what happened.
anyways, like last week we talked Nicktoons. I figured this week we talk everything but Nicktoons.
All right.
And you know, this is what made me decide on the bracket, because most of these, like I'm sitting here looking at, like, who would you, like, I don't know who I would choose between Batman the Animated Series and Ninja Turtles. Like, that is like Sophie's choice for me. I have Batman on my chest, and I want a Ninja Turtles is my shit, bro.
Man,
Like,
that's hard, dude, because like coming home back in the day when they would have like the WB started out and they had all the
hold
cartoons.
on, it's my mommy. Let's see. Let's make her. Hey, mommy, you're live on WafflN Out.
Hey,
Oh, that just. I'm gonna take you off speakerphone now. We're not gonna.
so that's a pretty difficult one for me,
I'm
at
joking.
least, because
What's up,
Ninja
man?
Turtles and both the animated Batman. I mean, that was like right after school, you know, coming home.
What's up? I gotta do
3:30,
this real quick.
4 o'clock, and turning on TV and watching some
Kelly's
cartoons
home.
when they had cartoons. That's the best.
All right, we love you. We'll talk
Look,
to
he
you later,
got the
mom.
whole list.
Let me do
guys.
this.
Be ready tonight. We got some talking to do.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, I don't know. And then as you go, let's just do it quickly. Like, this one's more of an easier one. The Jetsons versus Thundercats. Thundercats will win for that.
But I like the Jetsons though. Jetsons
I
really
love
is
the
the 90s
Jetsons.
though.
I love the Jetsons.
Thank you.
But I mean, against the Thundercats for me, I got Thundercats on the damn arm, bro.
You do.
I'm not. And
You had that for a while.
I'm not. Shit. I mean, then.
And coffee just arrived.
Yeah, I know, and I forgot my butter, but that's okay. It was kind of black coffee tonight.
We go ask someone from the
I like
back.
my coffee like I like my women. Black, Shay. Black.
It's strong.
Not so much strong. This is a lighter roast. I can't deal with strong. No, I'm joking.
Look, we're gonna trade. 'Cause you're drinking that black. She's like, drink this one all the way up.
All right.
This one must have been for you.
Yeah, must have. Must have. Let's see if TIK Tok will work again real quick. But anyways,
All I gotta say is fuck TikTok if we can't get them tonight.
oh, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand. Like, I'm just trying to go from one to the other. Because couldn't. I just don't understand.
At this time, we are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stick with us. Our show will begin again shortly. We are WafflN Out in the 90s. Stick with us.
Like and subscribe.
Can I tell you something?
No, you can't tell me anything. What's up?
I'll tell you, our waitress is so cool.
She's listen to you. Thank you, Shay. That's why she gets the big bucks.
I'm telling you, man, we've been getting great service since
Uh,
we put Shay on
Let me
Wednesday
just tell you
night.
this. I went to the fish store the other day, and
Like where you buy fish for your aquarium, or like
where I
market?
buy fish for my aquarium. I was getting fish for the turtle tank outside.
Okay.
So I'm walking to this smaller fish store that used to be freaking massive. Thank you so much. And it's basically down to one hallway now. It seems like. So I go in there and it's just there's this one guy that does service, and he's
Is this
like
the one that's like kind
Pet
of
Boutique,
close?
right across from Petco.
Okay.
Pet Boutique, but the guy, like he's a younger dude, but he's the only guy running service, and he's doing like 3 to 4 accounts a day. And he's going, so I'm like, dude, if you're the only, like I can understand if you're the service manager, and you know you're running some guys, but really and truly, if you're running everything on your own, like you should get a percentage, like you know. But he goes, that's why I make the big bucks. I was like, well, you know, you should still get a percentage, bro. The big bucks to him were like 15.50 an hour. And I didn't want to tell him like, bro, you're anywhere near the big bucks yet. And like this dude is literally no apologies, no Vaseline in your ass every day. Every morning you get it, he's like, well, I'm there early at 8. I get here at 8:45 before anybody shows up, and I get this, blah, 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 blah. And you know, and he just tells me the big bucks, and it's everything I do to be like, my dude. And it's nothing against the money he's making. Like that's decent money.
How old is this kid?
I don't know. Definitely younger than me, dude. I mean, he is. I would say in his 20s, bro. In his 20s. Maybe late 20s, like late 20s.
Well, right now it's a hard economy, bro.
It is a hard economy, but I agree with that. But I don't think that was the hard economy talking, bro. I don't think it was the hard economy talking. I think that was just the owner of the shop found someone, you know, because the other funny part, there was this really sexy girl in there, really sexy, wearing some shorts, walking around. She comes walking up next to me like with a bucket, like looking like she was like an employee. I was like, I mean, she was the type of sexy. In the fish store, I was like, "You're not an employee, are you?" She's like, "No, I'm not." I was like, "Yeah, I knew that. You're way too pretty to be an employee of this shop." That's why I had to ask.
That's
because you walked up on me with a bucket. Anyway, so next on the list, it only gets more. DuckTales Tailspin. I'm not for sure I could. I mean, I'd probably pick Tailspin, but DuckTales,
really?
DuckTales was the first, bro. I have fond memories of watching Tailspin, like, and maybe it was Baloo.
We are experiencing technical difficulties at this moment. Stay with us. Our show will begin again shortly. Thank you for joining us. WafflN OUT.
Like and subscribe.
Like, what's the password? I was like, it's my birthday. And they look at me. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna forget your birthday too, guys.
Thank you.
I'm like, I'm gonna remember that the next time for y'all's birthday. It looks like a penis, Shay. That's not. Oh, kid's in here now.
Yeah.
I gotta shut up. My bad.
So tonight probably won't be as dirty as our normal episodes are because there's 2 young children in the restaurant tonight. So, as being dads,
I think we could be ourselves. I just can't yell
not be obscenity
across the restaurant like I just did.
we normally do. And we do want to say that, you know, our Waffle House people know how we are on a normal basis, and I'm pretty sure they know that we're not being rude. It's just
I wonder if we can get Shay to tell us if it was because it's just weird that we have Shay now like 4 weeks in a row.
were we 4? I thought we were 5.
I think we're just at 4. I don't know. But all I'm saying is it's not a bad thing. Like before, it was like every 2 weeks, and I feel like all the Waffle House girls like got together and like they were not happy with. Although I don't think Kinky minded us as much. Maybe she didn't. I did assume that it was her dude outside in the car, and it wasn't. She didn't have a dude. So that was another dumbass assumption. You got the other microphone somewhere?
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh, I didn't even see it, bro. My bad. Thank you so much, Shay.
Oh, perfect cash.
Perfect. She's saving mine. Because if they're out here, I feel like I have to eat them. Like, it's not like, I mean, when they come out with the whole meal, it's almost like a challenge. Not like,
appreciate it, bro. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I feel like we would have been disappointed if we would have went to CC's in some sort of way. I might have to bitch about my egg. Yeah. Can I get my plate back, bro? I gotta no yolk in my egg at all. I mean, feel that yolk on. I mean, that's the hardest yolk ever in the history of yolk.
We see that out right there.
Yeah. Yep.
I got one that's a little hard.
No. That's good. Oh, I thought you were like, I got one.
Not that hard,
That was hard.
but it's definitely hard compared to the way we normally like our eggs.
I think we've been too easy on her because then I think they've progressively gotten harder over the
Weeks.
yeah.
Should we play some music tonight?
We can.
I got something.
Yeah, let's play some music. I heard that music's about to leave TikTok over some copyright thing, so this might be, I think, on the 10th of April. No more music on, and all your old stuff with music is gonna get taken down. Supposedly. Yeah, no, I'm trying to get this motherfucker out, but it's like, it's not about the cut movement. It's about this piece. Oh man, can you get it?
Yep. Got you.
How the fuck did I get 2 spoons in there?
Miss Shay.
Yeah, Jay, when you get a chance. Yeah.
I got you.
What's up, everybody over here in TikTok land? My bad, Shay. Thank you.
You got you, bro.
Oh, I know she got it. Let's get pizza here. Give me time to get my bacons together.
Give me time to get all the super black pepper out of the pepper shakers.
Right? I just unscrew the tops now.
That's what I did.
I don't even fuck around with it, dude. I just unscrew the top and like shake it out.
I sometimes find myself like pouring it into my palm and then using it and then putting the rest like in an empty cup with them. Somebody asked me, why do you do that? I was like, it's what I do in the kitchen when I'm normally cooking. I measure it out.
Yeah, and I mean, I just feel my girl hates the way I season shit because you season from higher so you don't like
you can spread it out.
Yeah,
That's
but you also get it all over the fucking kitchen as well. Like, how do you get salt on the floor every single time? Like, well, probably because I'm seasoning it. Like, you gotta season it. I get coarsely ground pepper and like kosher salt and shit. And then I put it like in a big like quart jar and I just sprinkle it out over my food as I go. And every time, like, how do you get seasoning everywhere every time? I don't know. I never like cared about that in the kitchen because you never really saw.
I don't have to do the floors.
I always had shoes on and shit. There's plenty of times where I had to do my own day, but I still didn't notice a shit ton of seasoning coming up in my dustpan. It's just that she's OCD and yeah, that's the way it goes.
You like people with OCD.
Yep.
I do without OCD.
I'm just not one of those. people like when she gets going, I'm like, just leave it. Come sit down. Let it go. We'll hit it up tomorrow. Like she literally every night when she gets home from work, she starts cleaning the house no matter what time it is. And like she wants to put Jack's toys away. I get it, like, and he literally, like, when we're chilling at home, he waits until like the end of the day to get all, like, it's over the course of the day. He slowly, and then at some point, he just like dumps his whole toy box out, and then it's so late in the day. I'm like, I'm not picking this shit up again. And then when you start picking it up, he's like, no, don't pick it up, don't pick it up. I got it. No. And he likes his toys just being that way. There's a point like, no, like I'll pick it up, but like there's a point in the day like, no, we're letting this go till tomorrow, like until he goes to sleep. Like I like picking up after he goes to sleep. Like I just pick it up quickly.
Have you thought about maybe like getting like maybe some duct tape or something, or like painter's tape and like quartering them off a little area and tell them keep your toys out, but only in this little area?
He's got. I just have to. The problem is that.
And maybe you can like show your lady that that's his little area, and therefore that's an area she doesn't have to clean.
He has his own tent in the bedroom, bro. He's got plenty of own little areas. His problem is that when he gets something in his head, he has like when you pick up his toys, you have to pick them up completely and utterly and separate them out, because when he gets in his head, until he finds that toy, he's not gonna be happy. Even if like everything, and so that's why you have to have a Paw Patrol box, a number block box, whatever different toys you have, a Gigantosaurus box, because this dude, once he gets in his head, he has to go find it, and when he can't find it, he gets super fucking pissed, and he just can't, and right now, he noticed some extras that I got on Amazon. They double sent me some stuff, like it never showed up. And then so I reordered it and they refunded me. And then it finally showed up like months later. And so I just have doubles of these things. And he finally saw them and they're like, please. I'm like, dude, literally all these toys are out there. You have all those. All those are out there. You just have to go find them, my dude. Just go find them.
Just go look.
Just go look.
Well, tonight I went to storage and the kids, I found their box of Lincoln Logs.
Oh shit.
And so, since I haven't seen it in a few months, it's like a whole brand new toy to them. So, they're like, here, guys. First thing I can do, go home. Hardwood floors in the house. Pour them all out. You just hear them hitting like Legos. And then I walk over there. Lincoln Logs scattered all over the place. I'm like, boys, I need you to pick this up. Why, Dad? I was like, because we do.
Right.
You're not going to be walking over this all night. You get scared, fall. No, man. Can't do it like that, bro. Well, I guess I heeded my warning and they went ahead and picked up all the blocks before I left.
Thank God.
And thank you, baby Jesus.
Sweet baby Jesus in his swaddling clothes in the manger. Oh, my son. I'm trying to talk but my son loves Legos. Loves to build with Legos, calls them Legos. I can't get him to watch any of the Lego movies. He literally, when they pop up, he goes through this weird shit, dude.
What about, Lego Batman?
When it comes on, if he sees it, cause he's very fucking smart. When you turn the TV on or something, he knows if he looks at it, he can kind of see what's coming up and what's going on. And you start to go, you're like, you start to, unless you get through it and you get it started, he's like, no. Once I get it going, I'm sure he'll see. I'm trying to get the Lego Batman going because he loves Batman. And I'm sure once I get it going, he'll love the shit out of it. But until then, he's just sitting there like, what the? I don't know. And he's just very specific, very, very visual. He knows what's going on when it's going on. He's smart as shit, dude. He already knows 10 plus 10. Dude, he's so fucking articulate. If almost every time we take him someplace, they're like, "Oh, how old is he? What grade is he gonna be in?" He's 3. Like, oh my gosh, are you for real? Like, yeah. And he's so damn tall. And I mean, just keep. And the worst part is, dude, when we bought his high chair, it was like we were getting the high chair to send him in. Like, this is gonna be where he's gonna be eating for the next year or so, you know. And I wanted this Batman dope high chair, like convertible. You can move it up and down. You could lower it. You can pick it up. You can do all these things. But it only went up to 50 pounds. My girl and my mom are sitting there giving me like, well, it only goes to 50 pounds. How long is it gonna be under? Like, we're big people, you know. Blah blah blah. He's been under 50 pounds for like 2 more years now. Every time, like, and my girl even like the last time, she's like, he lost a little weight. He's like down to 41 pounds. He's just getting lankier and taller and stuff. I was like, oh. And it was like the 40s. I'm like, oh. So we could have just still had that Batman fucking. So every time I have to look, so literally, and I know as soon as I'm going to buy it just to waste the money and own it, just to have it for a minute. Because, I mean, we got 9 pounds to go. I mean, and he doesn't. I mean, it's like stupid shit. He doesn't eat that much fat. So I get like the Greek yogurt with the fat in it. And like last time my girl got low fat Greek yogurt. And so I was like, hey, just don't get us the low fat anymore. It's like, I'm just used to it. I was like, yeah, but me and him don't eat all that much fat anymore. Me now, differently. But he really does. He's like turkey burgers, turkey bacon. And he doesn't want anything else. He's not even griping. French fries and pizza once a week is what his fat is.
Wow.
Yeah.
I remember those days. You better enjoy that shit now where you can like actually control what they like to eat.
I told you my mom, she said something about his ribs the other day. No, she was like, oh, you know, she could see his ribs. He was lifting up his arm. And I made the joke. I was like, should we take a picture of him, Mama? I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, we're big people. We don't get to see our ribs very much. And she just looked at me like, you know, that's not funny. I'm like, yeah, it is. It's hilarious.
Bro, I got you.
What?
Watch. Restaurant
I'm
trip.
just trying to do that. Oh, flip it over. Yeah, that's a good idea. Then I get to see the bottom of this bitch.
That's all I like to do. Just fucking flip it.
I can do the same thing with an omelet. Like, people try to flip the omelet out of the fucking pan. You can just pop the plate in the pan and just flip the whole plate and everything over, and your omelet's right there. You no longer have to flip it out.
I didn't even fucking do that. I did it on a flat top. Fuck the pan.
Oh, I'm not doing the flat top.
It depends. But I can do them on a flat top.
Yeah, you could definitely do them on a flat top.
I just fold it over.
Yeah. I do more
But if I'm doing it in the pan and doing it all like French-esque.
Yeah, I do the more French omelet, dude.
Well, then I'll go ahead and I'll lift it and float it and let it get puffy and shit like that.
Yeah.
But
there we go. Fucking yolk.
But if I'm in the weeds, like if it's just me on Sunday mornings, fuck that. You're getting whatever comes. You may get a flat top omelet. You may get a fucking, saute omelet.
Did you go back outside?
Yep.
Good. It's still a little bit hard. Only one of them had like a good amount of yolk in it. And I don't know if you noticed, dude. It's almost like every time we've never gotten our eggs. Like, I don't think the dude can do eggs like properly.
Yeah.
And it's just at the point.
I could have rocked those eggs.
Yeah. Let's just make a deal with Shay from now on. All right, let's talk about.
Let us cook.
Yeah, at least the eggs. Fuck. That's really the only thing that can't get done properly. Shit. And look, you're already done.
I'm taking a break.
What, your egg and a half?
So you can catch up. Because you just not got your food.
Well, hey, why don't you read this shit? I can eat.
I
can
will.
Talk back while you
I
take
will.
a break.
All right. So we're talking about DuckTales and Tailspin.
Yeah, there's
Voltron and Bobby's World.
and see, again, I mean,
Come on. Which one? I'm a Bobby's World fan.
I'm a huge Bobby World fan, but then I think, like, I remember having the Voltron, like, that was the beginning stages of fucking Power Rangers and shit, dude. That's the birth of fucking Power Rangers right there, was Voltron. And I remember, like, not even knowing I remember having the Voltron toys and just them connecting and shit. But I'm a huge Bobby's World fan.
Okay, so you only had to pick one.
Bobby's World.
Okay.
It beats Voltron.
All right, how about this? Rescue Rangers and the Ghostbusters cartoon.
Motherfucker. That's another hard ass one. I guess if I had to, it'd be Ghostbusters. But Rescue Rangers is really fucking good.
Rescue Rangers is dope.
Shout out to Rescue Rangers. About to have a live action 3D one coming out.
I'm down with Rescue Rangers. All right. This one for me is going to be really hard. Because it involves two cartoons that they both change. And they have like special powers and stuff. Which is
Transformers.
And
Mask?
No, dude. Inspector Gadget.
Oh. I think sure. But see again, I think when it comes down to it for me, Transformers beats Inspector Gadget. But I remember watching Inspector Gadget every fucking morning before school.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
He-Man, Inspector Gadget, every morning before school.
All right, here we go. We're gonna run it off with G.I. Joe or Flintstones.
Oh, G.I. Joe. And see, that's what I was thinking. You would have to do G.I. Joe. Flintstones versus Jetsons. No, and nothing in that list with Flintstones or Jetsons match up with anything, even though they're wonderful fucking cartoons.
Yeah, that's really hard because the Jetsons, for what it's worth, that was, in the middle of the space race and stuff.
Yeah, have you ever heard the theory of the Jetsons and the Flintstones exist at the same time?
No.
There was a nuclear war. The Flintstones are the poor people that got to live on the earth. The Jetsons are the rich people that can live above the earth after the nuclear holocaust or whatever. Kind of, because if you think about it, because nothing, they don't really have dinosaurs in Flintstones. They have dinosaur-esque type things, but no real dinosaurs. All their things are they have TV, they have this, they have all this equipment, but they're just lacking a few things. Why would you have all those things in prehistoric time? Why would you have TV in prehistoric time? Why couldn't they just make a funny Flintstones without all those extra things? I don't know, man. It just kind of blew my mind when I heard that shit.
You have a couple of valid points, which we'll have to talk about on another show, man.
But see, that's before. I don't know. When we were born in the last breath of Hanna-Barbera, and then they're there for Flintstone kids and shit.
Dude, these 90 movies you have right here,
I think that's we could almost do a whole fucking.
Dude, we do 2 episodes, 3 episodes about.
We could do one because that's not even. Those are just the biggest of that year. There's not a Billy Madison on that list, not a Tommy Boy on that list. It goes 90 to 99.
We'll do 1990, and the top 5 movies that we have there are, in no particular order, Ghost, which was huge. I remember going to the little small one of those. Remember those old school twin movie theaters where they have 2 screens.
Probably Castle Linda, dude.
No, it was actually in Garland. It was the Walnut.
Oh, I remember that. That motherfucker might still be open.
I don't know if it's open anymore. Last time I checked, it was still standing. But I went with my mom because my dad didn't want to go with her, and she said they always had a movie. So I was go with me. And since I was the oldest, I was still awake, so I got to go. I was like, yeah, I'm out of the house, but I think I fell asleep in the movie. Yeah.
The movies they used to the movies or events that we used to be taken to as kids. There was many a time where I was taken to Starplex Music Theater to see Bonnie Raitt and the Beach Boys.
Dude, I didn't hear you say that right now, dude.
My dad would take me to the bar and give me a shit ton of quarters and go play pool. And he'd just go sit and drink beers. And then, dude, I remember my dad's way shittier parent than anyone else. I knew how to do a drunk breathalyzer test when I was 10 years old. I remember he used to tell me it's because we ate Mexican spicy food. It always messes with the breathalyzer. Not because you're a drunk fuck, you fucking. All right, Daddy, drive us home.
All right, get back to the movies here. We got Home Alone.
Another great one.
Classic. Mm-hmm. Edward Scissorhands. Tim Burton.
Winona Ryder. Fucking that was Johnny Depp
Yeah.
and Winona Ryder's like heyday.
Yeah. And Goodfellas. That was like one of the most gangster movies of
We
all
could
time.
spend a whole fucking show just talking about Scorsese movies in the 90s. Goodfellas, Casino, like those. I mean, that's the 2 shows right there. I mean, that's 1 show right there.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Well, round out the last one, 1990.
Yeah.
House Party. With Kid and Play.
And that was fucking what's his name? Robin Harris.
Yep.
Fucking that's like that might have been one of his only live action like movie roles. I mean I mean that might have been his only live action movie role.
Yeah.
I'm not for sure, but I mean that shit was fucking Martin, Gina. Only thing they needed was Pam in that fucking movie. Because, you know, they had the Pam.
And that girl was supposed to be Pam on the Martin show, but then.
Was she?
Yeah, that's what I heard, supposedly. I read it somewhere. But, because they had good chemistry, but then I think that the Pam that was actually chosen was, you know.
Much better. Pam wouldn't have been the same with Homegirl. I mean, she was good, but she was. I don't think.
Too nice.
No, she was. I mean, at least in House Party, she came off too hoish. I don't know if that would like transferred over to Pam well, but I don't remember Pam being a hoe, and I just don't know.
Pam was a pretty rude bitch.
She was, but then But then when she started dating that dude Tommy, like you just don't know Pam, bro. Pam be breaking it off. So I mean, maybe all of them were just fucking dicks to Pam.
Maybe.
I mean, look at you got Martin, who's an asshole to her. Cole, who's a broke ass motherfucker that just hangs around. And Tommy, who didn't have a job but just always seemed to have money. So I'm just saying, like, those 3 dudes aren't gonna be the type of dudes that a lady is gonna be like, "Ooh, that man Martin, Gina, he's really a nice guy. That guy Cole, he's a true, like, you know, he still lives with his mom." Or that fat, what was his girl's name? Fat something. Fat. I don't remember her name, but he did not have a good home life. I know that.
Sorry.
I'm just saying, Pam didn't have a good. I mean, of course, none of those dudes. She's not gonna act nice to any of those guys, because none of those dudes were worth acting nice to. What's the next one on the list?
Next year?
Yeah.
1991. My Girl.
Holly Falcon was
That was the first time I actually remember crying in that movie. Because, like, you know, we were that age. It's like,
Right.
dude, like, I lose my best friend. Like, this kind of sucks. Like, why do I have to watch this now?
As good as My Girl was, I'm not for sure if there's a worse sequel out there than My Girl 2. I just hated that. You know, what?
There's a My Girl too?
Yeah, there's a My Girl 2. It was, I think it had remember the kid that played, that was in Free Willy? That kid? No, that wasn't him. What, some regular 90s, he was the love interest for My Girl 2. And I just hated, like, how are you gonna do, like, Macaulay Culkin's dead. You can't really, I mean, that was the greatness of My Girl was.
What about this? Point Break. Keanu Reeves.
That was a great
You bit your tongue, dude. Sorry. Hope you're okay.
Yeah, right. But yeah, that was a great Patrick Swayze, and that's his second appearance. How many years is that? That was his second. Him and Macaulay Culkin.
Dude, right here we have some other ones too. Terminator 2. Boys in the Hood.
wrap the first movie.
What about New Jack City?
Fuck.
Ice-T, Wesley Snipes?
Yeah. I always
Dylan Crack in the apartment buildings in New York?
I always confuse New Jack and Juice. Not that I confuse them, but I always get them confused in my head.
Yeah,
Like,
they're both based in New York.
both based in New York. One with Tupac, one with Snipes. And it's just almost interchangeable stories. Basically the same story. But, I mean, look at that. Let's go fucking. And that's the hardest part of like the few movies that I've written down. Like there were more movies of that year. But it's hard to pick out better movies. Like,
well, the next year you have is 1992. And speaking of Juice came out actually in 1992.
I know, the year after.
I want to say it was like February, March. I remember being early in the year and it was still cold. But that Juice was probably one of the first movies that actually inspired me to like want to start DJing.
Mm-hmm.
And just seeing like the whole turntablism and just the atmosphere of, you know, how like one person can just kind of control the crowd, the vibe of the crowd.
Right.
And it was let me fall in love with it, bro. Three ninjas,
Well,
the three brothers.
That's gonna be one of our next T-shirts. 3 assholes with the 3 ninjas, but their faces will be assholes.
That's gonna be fun. And you can find that at Bob's Product. So Bob'sProduct.com, go check it out. But we'll be in our merch store soon.
Back to the asshole. Oh. Well,
We'll talk about that later. Remember, we got kids in the restaurant tonight. But the special edition, limited edition 3 T-shirt will be coming on the merch tab soon.
And speaking of which,
keep an eye out for it.
I ordered, and I picked the regular shipping. So if you want a T-shirt, and you want your T-shirt in timely fashion, I don't want to like just pay the money, but like I should have gotten expedited shipping. So we're still just waiting on our 2 T-shirts. You got a WafflN OUT, and I got a WafflN OUT coming. But we're waiting.
They're coming.
They will be here. But with all the trucking issues, that might be a problem as well. Like because they got to come across country.
Maybe.
I didn't think about that.
You might be right. You never know.
Yeah. What do you see, Macaulay Culkin? Like Point Break and Ghost. Like, those were. That was. I don't know if Point Break was big when it came out the gate. Probably should know it was big when it came out. It was a pretty big movie. Swayze and Keanu Reeves, because Keanu Reeves was just coming off of Speed, I think.
No, Speed came later. Speed came like in '94.
I remember watching these movies more on like cable and shit later down the line. I'm full. That was good. Oh man. This is like the break fast of the week.
You tell me.
Well, no, dude, because I do the I try not to eat for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday up until this.
Yeah.
I think I might be planning a trip to the Comic-Con coming to Dallas in June.
Well, maybe we can look in and we'll go.
I'm down.
And make a whole video about it.
Supposed to be Kevin Smith and shit's gonna be there. Jay and Silent Bob. I think I kind of gotta go.
That'd be really good. Hey, we could go dress as Jay and Silent Bob.
We could go dressed as Jay and Silent. Although I was thinking, like, it might be funnier if I go like as Professor X. I'm already bald head. I can get a fucking wheelchair and just fucking do it.
I'll push you around.
You can push me around. You can get blue fur and be the Beast.
Let's do it.
But what got me looking at it is something popped up on my Facebook that said like Ernie Hudson at some Comic-Con. I clicked on it and it was for San Antonio. I was like, oh shit, I wonder if like something like this is gonna be happening in Dallas. Like I know I've seen it, but I've never really checked into waste of money and shit, but it's like June 18th through, June 17th through the 19th. And I think it's at the K. Bailey Hutchinson. What's the K. Bailey now?
Yeah.
Is that the?
Convention Center.
Yeah, that's what they just changed. I hate the fucking. Ooh, like just naming shit regular the convention center.
Well, let's start saying our final shout outs for the night.
Yep.
So remember, you can find out more information about us and our episodes, any kind of merch, and future plans that we're having at bobproduct.com.
Yep.
And remember, we are all
Bob's
Bob's
Product.
Products. So until
Right
next time, I'm Big Rich.
I'm Keenan Ann Kell.
And thanks for checking us out on WafflN OUT every Wednesday night.
Yep.
Check your local podcast or whatever you want to do, your streaming service. You'll be able to find this, whether you're on video or through audio. But yeah, podproduct.com is the place to go. And we want to thank our sponsor,
Waffle House.
Waffle House,
Oh, they don't really sponsor us.
for letting us
We
Waffle
sponsor
House.
Waffle
Yeah,
House.
we sponsored Waffle House. So thank you for Waffle House. We're supporting you this week. Again, could have been somewhere else, but we're here with you.
Yeah.
So thank you, and see y'all next week. Bye.
WafflN, waffle out, talking real life shit and Waffle House bullying. What's that about? We nerds out here figuring shit out.
Cause at the Waffle House we got to keep it real. Look at the barber shopping and a midnight thrill. We'll sit down and eat and say what's on the mind. Digging right in, no waste in time.
WafflN, waffle out.